You see it? Good boy. Good boy. You ready to go do some chores? Ready to go help me on the farm? Come on, let's go. What is going on, Cog Squad? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Fixing to take my boy with me to go do some chores. You ready? You ready? Let's go. Come on, sir. Let's go. I hear Moody. Come on. Let's go take care of Moo Man. Woo-wee. Boy, it's a gloomy day today. Ugh. I mean, I don't want to see the sun nowhere. She is definitely hiding today. Really fog. We had a fog warning last night. I don't know when the last time we had a fog warning was. Do you, Nuggetron? Huh? Do you, buddy? I cannot remember a fog warning. Sure can't. Let's see what we got here for y'all. Oh, you're looking good. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Hey. Hey. I got something special for old Joe today. Yeah. I do get asked, why not put that bell on Arlo? I just want to keep up with him. Just like right then, he stays with me most of the time. But right then, I didn't hear the bell anymore, and I looked. And he was way over there. Now, I don't mind him roaming off and all that kind of good thing. I just want to know where he is because he is a little fella. And we do got a road that runs right down through here. We do have a fence across that whole road front. And the chances of him getting through it are slim to none. But it does stay in the back of my head. So I just like to keep up with him. Plus, he's getting mad at me back here. I'm coming, buddy. Plus, if he does chase. So I say that if the chickens and the ducks and all that don't run or fly, he just walks right by them. But if he walks up to them and they get nervous and run and fly, and then he runs, but he don't like grab them or anything, but he gets excited when they get excited. So I just kind of like to keep up where he is. So this is our big plan today. This is what we want to do. We got our big boy, our main man, JoJo over here, which you guys know that we separated from Moody and Top because he's just a hormonal mess. But the reason he's a hormonal mess right now is because this is Nubian breeding season. They're in season right now. Now Nubians, unlike a Nigerian dwarf goat, which we got 4 of those guys. We got Topper, who's our buck. We got Bootsy, and we got Bo Peep, and we got Tip, who's our wether. That's our Nigerian dwarf group. But we also have the Nubians. Now the Nigerian dwarfs, they can breed all year long. The Nubian goats are bigger milk goats. They have a season, much like a deer. This is their season. So that is why Joe is so crazy right now. And Capri, our black and white Nubian, well, she's in heat. Not Fifi right there. That's Paris's mom. She's back over there. But Capri is in heat. And we want to breed these guys now because we're gonna miss that window. And then most of you guys know we want to milk our goats. It is perfect timing because we're gonna build our barn. And that's the whole reason we haven't milked our goats yet, because we don't have a milking station, we don't have a milking room, but our barn's gonna be built in February. She will have her babies in 5 months, so this will work out perfect. We'll have our milking room, we'll have our pastures, and just perfect timing, perfect timing. Get ready, JoJo. Our biggest issue right now though is that how we're gonna get her over here to Joe, because there's no gate over here. So we're gonna have to walk her all the way around to over here. And that's gonna be quite the adventure, I believe. We're hoping that food will entice her, but We shall see. Come on, big man. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's go. All right, so we're fixing to give it a whirl. And of course our plan is to catch Capri right here. Lead her out the gate. We're gonna go all the way around this way, all the way down this way, and all the way back over here to back there where Joe is. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be easy.
Don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if she's gonna lead all the way over there. Brooke seems to think it's not gonna be that big of a deal. I kind of think it may be a little bit big of a deal, so we'll see. First, gotta cut the fence off. No electric avenue today. All right, here we go. Wish us luck, Moody. I guess the worst thing that could happen is if she gets loose and goes straight to the fruit orchard. Well, maybe that won't happen. Fingers crossed. All right, so you think you can get a scoop of feed?
Well, I don't want everybody to come.
Okay.
She has not been wanting to eat with the rest of them.
Yeah.
So maybe I should get a scoop of feed and feed the rest of them, and she'll separate herself and we can just run her out.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
But we are going to need a scoop to go that way.
We are going to need a scoop to go that way. Main thing is getting her out without the rest of them getting out.
Not worry about Peaches.
No, we're not worried about Pete. We're worried about Mildred and everybody else. But she is acting different.
She is. She's definitely in heat.
And I noticed that Bootsy, I got opportunity now, Brooke.
Yeah. Now you want to grab you something with some feed in it, or I'll just hand this off?
Come on, girl. It's crazy how cautious they are about coming out of their pasture. Come on.
Mildred says she'll come.
I know Mildred will come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. All right, Bootsy's out. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Go back in, Boots.
Come on, girl.
All right, let Capri go.
Go on in, Boots.
Let Capri go and grab the gate.
She's headed back towards the pasture.
Hey.
All right, got her. Good job. You know, some of you guys ask us about these plastic chains. These are goat chains, specific for goats. They're breakaway, so if they were to get caught on something, it would break off. But you see, I can lead her with it like a collar for a dog. And that's why we like them.
I'm kind of thinking once we get her past
everybody,
she's gonna go.
Okay, come on, girl.
Come on, girl. There you go. Come on. Good girl.
Whoa, girl.
Come on. Come on. That's a good girl.
Good girl.
Come on. It's okay. Come on. She said Joe lives this way.
Girl. Whoa, girl. Whoa.
She's ready.
Whoa. Whoa.
How did you fall down and keep going?
Whew.
It's okay.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Joe's over here.
Come on.
Here. Oh my goodness.
Come on. Come on.
Well, we don't want them both to get out.
No. Come on.
All right. Oh, man down.
I probably need to cut that fence on. I don't want. She hasn't been around it. Whew. Gotta catch my breath. That went way smoother than I anticipated. That couldn't have gone any better. Unless, you know, subtract all the running. Other than that, that was awesome. Now, the other thing that we do have to worry about is that Capri has not been in electric netting. So she doesn't know how it works. Now, sometimes goats will tend to jump forward instead of backwards when it comes to that type of fencing. And Joe and Topper learned it pretty good with little or no issues. Now, Joe's first time, he did jump forward, but he couldn't get by it because it was so tall. So we got a lot of courting going on over here. And across the street, they got an audience. Why don't y'all give them some privacy? Even Moody's over there. Yeah. Goodness, y'all. Goodness. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know what Moody's mooing at. Yeah, she's definitely in heat. She's he did the thing one time already. We don't know if it took or not. But yeah, she's swishing her tail around. Her tongue, I noticed her tongue's kind of out a little bit. Mm-hmm. And yeah, she's definitely in heat. Goodness.
Midget.
We can see him smelling her too.
She's allowing it.
Yeah, she's allowing it. So she's in heat. I think maybe 2 or 3 days in here and that's it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're only in heat for a few days.
Yeah.
So if that window is closed, then there's no need for her to be in here.
No.
And we will check with Dr. D.
Yes.
And I'm saying, thinking about a month from now.
Yeah.
And he can do a blood test. In the past, we haven't had a goat vet that could come to our farm.
Right.
And draw blood. So we've kind of tried to do the urine test.
Yeah.
Which is not entirely accurate.
Yeah,
the blood
it's
test
not accurate.
should be 100%.
That's right. I wonder if he's got an ultrasound machine.
He does, but I think we would have to take her to him.
Okay.
So basically, we just want to know if she is bred.
Yeah, but it would be cool if he had an ultrasound machine and it was a portable one. He could come over here and do an ultrasound.
We'll talk to him about that.
But so far, everything's lovely. The honeymoon has started, and maybe just a day or two. I think she'll be fine.
I mean, it's not really any point.
There's no point her staying over here all the time.
It's not. Yeah. Joe, you kind of resemble a gorilla.
Look at him. Look at the call. That's what she likes, Joe.
Oh my goodness. That's not impressive.
Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad I don't do that?
Who says you don't?
Oh, of course Tucker's helping.
Yes.
As always.
Tucker's got to come to help.
As always, I need to get him some hay. Look at Joe's head. He's got that blue cobalt on his head.
And his tongue sticking out just a little bit.
Now, hers was doing that earlier.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Now, the last time Capri was bred, she had one baby.
Yeah. Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Or little Joe.
He was big.
Yeah.
But he was little. But I'm thinking that this time, I'm banking on it being at least 2 babies. And if our calculations are right, we should have a baby around May the 3rd.
Yes.
And our good friend Laura, over at Simply Making It, reached out to me, and she told me that when Paris, who's the little moon-spotted Nubian doe that Fifi had this past year. When she's ready to be bred, which we're looking at least a year and a half from now, we don't want to breed them until they're 2, which means they're fully mature, that she has a buck named Jack that would be of no relation to Paris.
Correct.
That we could borrow or bring Paris to her and let Paris be bred to a goat that has no relation. It's like he's trying to sneak up on her.
He had his leg like a
Hunting dog.
Yeah, like a hunting dog, like an English pointer or Irish setter. Now, some of you guys are asking, or maybe wondering, do you have to breed a goat for them to produce milk? And that is yes. You do have to breed a goat for them to produce milk. And so everything's going well. Yeah. Now that is the Nubian call. That's a very, very distinct way to know that she's in heat. They'll just randomly do that when they're not hungry or whatever. That's one way you can tell. The swishing of the tail is another way. She's acting very, very strange compared to the other goats. She's been hanging out back here in this back corner, looking at Joe and constantly doing that her call. And some people even call it a Nubian scream, which doesn't sound like a scream to me, but that's Tip. So what's happening is, see, Joe's a male. Of course, Joe's intact. He's full-fledged. We got Tip over here, who's also a male, but Tip is a wether. So he's been fixed, but he still has some hormones in him. So that's why this is going on between them right now. And that's also one way we can tell that one of our goats is in heat with Tip, because Tip will kind of not 100%, but he will act like a buck a little bit. He'll do his little lip. He don't smell like Joe. He doesn't do the thing where he, does number 1 on his face and all over himself like Joe, but he does show some tendencies of a buck, and so he does let us know when one of our girls are in heat. Like Capri right here. Now the goat milk, we are planning to use it for all kinds of things, and this is the reason that we bought this bigger farm, is that we wanted the goat milk so we can provide it for our family. We'll become more sustainable, and we just want to grow our own food as much as we can here, so we can produce cheese. We can, of course, we got the milk. We can make ice cream, butter. There's so many things that we can do with it. MaryCarl has been wanting to do soaps for a while. If we have too much, we can freeze dry it. We can give it to the chickens. There's all kinds of things that we can do with the milk. Y'all look at Moody. Moody's like, what's going on around here? What's going on over here, Moody? Huh? Call it the BW Club. Yeah, look at you guys. Y'all all look like twins. Y'all all beautiful too. The sun's come out, you get hot. All right. Good deal. Hello, what's up? Goodness, Thomas, Ruby, what y'all doing? Huh? What are y'all doing? Here you go, Corny, get you some. Get you some. Wilhelmina, Sylvie 1, Cheryl, April, May. Y'all come get you some. I gotta go feed the newlyweds. I figure I'd stop and give y'all a little scratch for the evening. Yeah. So let's go check on Capri and Joe. Gonna give them their feed for the evening. Me and Brooke been thinking about it, been talking about it, and we may get her on out tomorrow. But we'll wait and see. We'll see what's going on. Matter of fact, see what they look like now. There are the peacock babies. That's 64 and his sister. Let's go check on JoJo and Capri over here. I see Joe. And I see Capri's in the porta hood over there. Hello! Got y'all some food. Got y'all some food, buddy. Y'all come on. Some chunks that didn't get ground up. Okay. Y'all need to do that. There y'all go. There you go, JoJo. Capri. All right, so everything is looking, that's Moody, he's ready to eat. Everything's looking okay with the guys. We'll probably get her out tomorrow is what I'm thinking. I really do think one more day. I mean, well, not one more day, but tomorrow, this whole day. And that would be enough. Brooke said she saw it happen when we first put her in there. And so I think that's gonna be enough one day. I mean, this is just evening time. I'm doing the evening chores. And she's been in there a good bit of, all day today. So tomorrow, maybe tomorrow evening, that'll be a little over 24 hours. I think everything should be okay. And hopefully we'll have some goat babies come May. I don't know if we'll have any as beautiful as you though, Paris. You know it? You a pretty girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a pretty girl too, Mildred. Yes, you are.